Hello everyone! In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use a digital reading journal in Goodnotes. Let's start by importing our journal. In this video, I'll be using my digital reading journal and I'll leave it in the description. To import, we need to click on New, Import, and then we go to our files, wherever you have downloaded your journal, and just tap and open. And here we have our journal. The first thing we can do is rename our journal. For example, this comes as Digital Reading Journal pink cover. I can just put Reading Journal. Okay, you can put the year, whatever you want. And now we can open it by tapping on it. If you get this journal, you also get some stickers. So let's just unzip that. So this is the zip file with the stickers. We can just unzip it. And now we have all of these stickers. I will show you how to import them later on. Now let's go back to Goodnotes. When we open the journal, we can see that we have this toolbar right here. And with this button, we can toggle edit on or off. If I don't want to see the toolbar, I can just tap and it will be full screen. And then we can tap again and we will have our toolbar again. In the editing mode, you also have the option to use a keyboard, so you can type, or you can use your Apple Pencil and write. Inside the pencil mode, you also have a pen, a pencil, an eraser, a highlighter, a washi tape, some shapes, and the selector tool, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, I'm going to show you the pages of the journal. This is the index page where you can find all the links to the journal. I made the main buttons kind of look like book sticky tabs that are used for annotation, and the colors match the pages inside, but I'll show you in a second. So these are the page type, and then we have some page templates over here. Here at the bottom, we have some pen colors that you can use to match the colors that you write on with your journal. So to write, I usually use this brown one right here. And then to highlight or add washi tapes, I use the other colors. I will show you how to add these colors to Goodnotes in a bit. But first, let's see the other page templates. By the way, we also have this side navigation. This is present in all the pages, so you can easily access these pages, but you can always go to the index to access more. So the first one is books. You can also tap here to go there. And here we have a template to add our books that we've read. You can add whatever you want. You can have books that you've already read. You can add you're currently reading. You can add a TBR. It's really up to you. But you have room for 20 books per page and you have 6 pages. Here at the top, we have 6 buttons. So you can go to the other pages. And if you tap on a cover, you will go to the book review page. All of those books have individual review pages and they're all hyperlinked. In this page, you can also add the cover of the book. You can write the information about the title, the author, the genre, some description, when you started, when you finished. And then you have this entire section for your notes, review, whatever you want to do. This is a free zone. You can do whatever you want. Then we have these stars right here when you can add your rating. I have some stickers to go with it, which I'll show you too. But this is basically the review page. To go back, we have 2 options. Actually, we have 3. We can go to the books tab right here, although this will go to the first one. We can also use the back button, or we can also tap on the image. So if we are on one of the other ones and we go to the image, it will go to the corresponding page. Like the book review page, this one also has all the star ratings underneath. Now let's go to the series page. This page works the same way as the books page, but it's for series. I've had some questions about which cover to use on this page, because since it's a series, there's multiple books. And you can use this however you want. You can put your favorite book. But personally, I recommend putting the first book in the series, and then inside you can add the other page covers. Here we also have a top navigation, but in this case, we only have 3 pages. Each page has space for 20 books. And we also have a star rating. Again, you can use this however you want. Personally, I use this as a general rating for the entire series, but you can rate the first book or your favorite book, whatever you want. Now, if we click on one of the covers, we will go to the series review page. The series review page is similar to the book review page. We also have a cover. Again, you can use this however you want. I personally add the cover of the first book, the star rating, and information about the series, title, author, genre, whether it's a completed series or not, what format did you use. But then since this is a series, we have multiple books. So we have this table right here. In this table, we can add all the book titles included in this series, when we started and when we finished them, and then an individual review for each of them. And then we have this column right here where you can add the number of the book in the series. This is blank because I wanted you to be able to add whatever number you wanted. Some series have novellas in between, and those are usually like 1.5, 2.5, and I didn't want to limit the number that you could have here. So you can write those however you want. Now this section here is also free. You can use it however you want. And if you think this is not enough room, don't worry, because we have some page templates that we can add to write more. Now I said before that we could add the book covers right here, but there's no section to do that now. But there is a sticker that we can use to add the book covers here. I'll show you how to add stickers later, but I'll show you just quickly this sticker. The sticker that I'm talking about is this one, series covers. And I'm just going to add it right here. And as you can see, it has room for 5 covers. Now, if the series only has 4 covers, for example, we can crop. And now we have 4 covers right here. Again, you can use this sticker however you want. If you want it smaller, bigger, it's up to you. But this way, you can personalize this page to the book series, because series can have 3 books or they can have 10. So there was no way I would know how many of these to add to each spread. Now to go back to the previous page, we have the same options. We can go to the series tab, but this will go to the first one. Or we can use the back button and we will go back. And if we click on the page cover, we will also go back. The next one is the bookshelf page, which we have this bookshelf to fill. We have 2 options. So the second one has a different design. You can use this however you want. I usually just paint and then I add the name on the spine. But this is another way that you can track your readings. The next tab is the monthly reads tab. And here you have a page where you can track your monthly readings. Here at the top, we have a monthly TBR where you can write the books you want to read. The new releases, so you can keep track of what books are coming out. Your read books, so you would fill these out as you read them or at the end of the month. And your rating for each of your reads. Now this only has room for 12 books. If you read more than 12 books, feel free to use the notes section here at the bottom. Or again, you can use the notes section however you want. Here at the top, we have the navigation where you can toggle between months. This journal is undated, so you can use this anytime and you can use it over and over again. So you can start this journal anytime. If you want to start, for example, in June, that's totally fine. You just start with this page and then you go to the other ones afterwards. The next tab is the quotes page. Here you can save your favorite quotes and you have room for 8 quotes in each page, and you have 6 pages with the same top navigation as the other ones. The next tab is the DNFs tab. So DNF stands for did not finish. So here you can keep track of your unfinished books. I know some people may prefer to keep track of that in the books tab, but in case you don't, you have this section just for all of your unfinished books. We have room for 4 books per page and we have 6 pages. Here we have some space for the cover, the information of the book, just like the book review page, but instead of the date finished, we have abandoned, and there you can put the date where you stop reading. And we also have a motive, so you can write why you didn't finish this book. The next tab is the Book of the Year tab, and this is just 1 page, and the goal is to help you find your favorite book of the year. The way this works is that you choose your favorite book from each month and then you compare them to the other months to see which one was your favorite. For example, you choose your favorite book from January and your favorite book from February, you put them side by side, and then you choose your favorite from those 2. And then here you have your favorite from the first 3 months of the year. And here you have your favorite from the first half of the year. And here it should be the winner from the year. I'm sorry that this lighting keeps changing. Today the weather is very inconsistent. I really hope you still can see. Now the last tab on this side navigation is the Notes tab. And here you have some notes pages. You can use these pages however you want. And you have 15 pages that are hyperlinked right here. But if 15 pages isn't enough, don't worry, because we have some notes templates that we can add at the end. Now let's move on to the pages that aren't on this side navigation. So we have to go back to the index. And in here, you can see that there are 3 more pages. So let's go to the first one. So these pages are our lists. The first one is the wish list. So you can write the books you would like to get. You can write the book title, the author, and whether or not you've got that book. You have room for 40 books on this page. The other two list pages can be accessed by this top navigation, or we can also go back to the index and go to the next one. The second one is the library hold, so you can write the books that you have requested from the library. You have your book, the request date, the due date, and whether or not you have returned it. And then the third list page is the loaned books page. Again, you can keep track of 40 books on this list, and you can toggle between lists by tapping on this top navigation. And again, you can go back to the index by tapping the back button. Okay, now I'll show you the page templates. The first one is Booknotes, and this one is pink to match the book review page. This is a very simple page. It is aligned only, but you can use this a few different ways. You can continue your review right here. You can write, or I will show you another example where I use this as a mood board. We also have the series notes, which works the exact same way as the books notes. It matches the color of the series review, so it can be added after that. And then the extra notes is blue to match the colors of the notes pages. These pages can be added however many times you need, so you won't run out of space to write your notes. Okay, now it's time to show you how to use the journal, and the first step is going to be adding images. So I'm going to be adding covers to this page. So first we have to toggle edit. Right now we are in full screen mode, so we have to tap to show the toolbar, and then we have to toggle edit mode. Now we are in edit mode. I'm actually going to go to the first one. And here in edit mode, we have to scroll to show the image button. So you can tap the image button, and here you should have some of your recent images. I usually like to tap the screen and it will load the images a bit bigger and you can scroll through them. I'm going to add this image right here, and now I just resize it. You can zoom in and put it exactly the size that you want. If it doesn't fit correctly and you want to crop it, you can do that by tapping and crop. And for example, let's crop it a little bit like this. And now it has a different ratio. And then you just tap outside and you're done. Since we also need this image for the book review page, I'm going to duplicate it so I can use it inside. So I just tap on it and then tap again and copy. Now I'm going to toggle edit. I'm going to go to the book review page and I'm going to paste. To do that, I just tap with my finger and go paste. And this will automatically toggle the edit. And now I'm just going to resize it. And here we have. One thing that I like to do when the book has characters on the cover is actually use the image of those characters on the book review page. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I'm just going to tap here and do split view and go to select photos. And here I have the picture of the book cover. Now, if I tap and hold on the characters, I can actually drag them here to the book. So let me just take this off. And now, as you can see, we have the characters right here. So I can resize them, and then I can also crop them. So I usually just take this title off because I don't need it. And now we have the little characters right here. This works well with some covers, others not so much, but it's just something I wanted to show you. And now I'm going to show you how to add stickers. If we go here to the toolbar, we have this button right here, which is collections, and we can tap it. Here at the bottom, we can scroll to the side to the plus button, and then we can create a new collection. So I'm going to write stickers. And I'm going to split the screen again, split view. But now I'll open files and I'm going to select all the stickers. So select all. And now I just tap and hold and drag them over to the collection. And then I just tap create. I'm going to remove the split screen. Okay, I think that's done. Now they're all loaded and we can start using them. First, we have these flag stickers that we can use with the book cover. So I'm going to put red, for example, and then I'm just going to resize. And you can put it here on the corner, for example. Then we can select the star rating. So we have, for example, the 5 stars. And this can go on top of those stars. You have stickers for all ratings. So you have 5 star, 4.5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, and then 1. And we have these stickers in a few different colors. So for example, we have pink to match the book review page. We have orange to match the series page. The cream one is for the monthly readings. And the blue one can be used on the notes. The flag stickers also have different colors to match each page. And we have some other type of stickers, like for example, these Polaroid frames. So you can put some image inside. We also have these flags right here, some quote stickers. Also, if you have this star icon selected, you can just tap the screen and it will load your stickers. Now I'm going to show you how to use the pen colors. So here on the index, we have these color codes. And I'm going to add these colors to Goodnotes. So I'm just going to tap to select the color code and I'm going to tap copy. Now I have to toggle edit and scroll to the pen. Then I have to tap right here on the color and click on this plus sign. And here we can select and paste our color code. And now we can use this as our pen color. So if we write something, we have the option to write in this same pink. So I'm just going to undo that. I like to use this color right here to write and the other ones to add highlights or to draw. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to create a new one with this code. Paste. And we have this brown pen. Now we added these colors to the pen, but we do not have them in the other options. So if we want to use it as a highlight, for example, we also have to create the color. So I'm going to tap on highlight and I'm going to select this code. Copy, and then I'll click on the color, new one, same thing, and I'll just paste this highlight. And now I can use this as a highlight. Same thing with the washi tape. We can also add this color as a washi tape. Paste, and here we have the washi tape in pink. Now let's imagine I'm adding this washi tape and I liked how it turned out, but I want to change the color. We can use the select tool, select it, tap, and now we can change the color after. So you can change the color of any element anytime you want, which is very convenient because sometimes you want to change things after you've already done it. So you can do that in any of these cases. Even the text, for example, if we write some text right here, I'm going to select it and change the color to, I don't know, this red, for example. So even if you start using just black, you can change the color later on. Don't worry, this is highly customizable. Unlike if you're using a physical journal, whatever color you use, that's the one that you're gonna have to stick with. So I'm just going to show you how to add some text vertically in case you want to add the book cover to the spine vertically. So we're just going to come here to the typing tool and I'm going to write a book name. So right now this is horizontal, so I'm just going to select the lasso tool and select it, tap again, and then select the transform tool, and now we can rotate it. And here you have your vertical text. If you don't want to do this every single time, you can just select and duplicate. And now we have another one and it's already vertical text. And now I'm going to show you how to add extra pages. So I'm going to tap on the Booknotes page template. And then I'm going to tap the 3 dots on the toolbar and select copy page. Now the page is copied and we can go to the book review page we want. So let's go to this one. Then go to the toolbar and select this icon with a plus sign. And then we can paste page. And now we have an extra page right after our book review page. So if we swipe on this page, we will go back to the book review. And again, we swipe to go to the extra notes page. This page is hyperlinked on the side navigation, so all these buttons work, but we do not have an hyperlink right here to the notes page itself. So we have to click on the page and then again swipe to go to the notes page. But you can add however many pages you want to each review. So really you can adapt this journal to your needs. And adding pages will not affect the rest of the navigation. So don't worry, you won't mess anything up by adding extra pages. I do, however, recommend not deleting any page that the journal comes in because otherwise some links may not work properly. Now I just wanted to show you an example of some pages already filled. So this is the Red Books page. We have 20 covers and the star rating. The flags are optional. You can add them if you want. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't use them. For example, if I go to the page 3 right here, I actually added some audiobook labels here, just so I know that this was an audiobook, and this one I read in ebook format. Again, this is optional. You can use them if you want or not. But let's go back to the first one, and I'm going to show you the page for Divine Rivals. And this is an example of how I like to add reviews. Like I showed you before, I do like to add the characters right here, especially if I like the cover art, and this one is gorgeous. Then I just had the information, a little review. I also added the tropes and the trigger warnings right here. And then I added my favorite quote with a sticker right here. In this review, I also added a mood board. So I'm just going to swipe. And here we have the notes page with a mood board. Like I said, you can use these pages for whatever you want. You can write, or you can add a collage like this, or any other thing you can think of. And then we can swipe and just go back to our review page. I also wanted to show you an example of the series page. Here we have a series that I haven't finished yet, so I did not add a general review, but I added individual reviews for the books that I've already read. Again, I added the book covers like I showed you before, and I added the rating for the ones that I've already read. And right here, I add the numbers like I showed you before as well, like the 1.5, 2, 2.5. So I wanted to show you this example to show you how I did it. I also like to use the highlight feature to just highlight some elements of my reviews, like right here. But yeah, this is just an example of a series page. And finally, I just wanted to show you an example of the book of the year page. Right now it's November, so I haven't filled this section right here, but I've already selected my favorite from the first quarter of the year. But now it's going to be between that book and wherever 2 books end up over here. Honestly, I don't know if any book I read in November or December is going to top just for the summer, but if it doesn't, it's probably going to be this one. And that's it for this reading journal. If you want to try it for yourself, you can get it on my shop, Sara Malva Designs, which will be linked in the description. And that's how you use the journal. If you want to try a free sample, you can download it from the link in the description. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!